Paul here, and Pete.
Hey
Captain
guys.
Paul. And today I want to start with a little clip from a video when Kiko got first on the boat. I think he was a little shell shocked, so I'm going to share that with you now. Kiko.
Day one.
What happened?
Train wreck coming through.
Kiko, what happened yesterday?
Utter shock and despair.
What kills me, Kiko, is you've been on the boat for you've lived on this boat for 6 months during America's Grand Loop. And you get on the boat yesterday and you're like in shock, like.
Now here's the deal. We've been on so many different boats. I forgot this boat. No, don't get me wrong. I love the layout of the boat. It's just size matters.
But so the theme for today, I guess, is size matters.
Sorry.
Hey, we'll see you guys. Make sure you watch this week's videos on YouTube. You saw that little clip, and the reality of it was you were on the boat for 6 months, and then you get back to the boat and you were a little shell shocked. Okay, guys, so before we get started and talking about how we're going to do this, the projects that we got done this week, I'll share them with you. And I am going to start doing little videos because I don't want to get involved in the actual, telling somebody what to do or how to install something. But I do want to share with you guys what we're doing type thing. So I'll do a quick little video on the solar system, on what we did and what we feel like we needed to do to keep those panels up there. But that's a big project I'm personally working on, and Pete's helping me a lot with that, is putting the solar panels on above the bimini, because I really don't like the look of the panels. So he's been helping me with that. He's been doing a lot of work in the kitchen, like he said. And then we installed a dehumidifier. That was huge, right?
Yeah, I think so. Game changer.
Yeah, it really was. It's keeping the boat much cooler and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying it on Instagram. I'll get you Pete's account. Also, I'm working on setting up the store so you can buy T-shirts. We should have ours here in the next couple of weeks. Because I do have it set up now, so you can go to the merch store. I'll put the link in the description. I'm not sure how to link it to the YouTube channel yet. It's not I'm not good at it. Let's just put it that way. But we do have the T-shirts, and I am working on it. And now it does look like somebody could buy the T-shirts, the No Regret lifestyle T-shirts, and with a lucky clover on them. Anyway, you can go to the store and check it out. Okay, so like I said, I want to say thank you to the super thanks, the Wilkins. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it. And Foggy Bottom Barbecue. Dudes, we can't make it without you guys. We're not going to be able to make it without you, because today a lot of what we're going to talk about is, doing this, what we're doing on a budget, because we have to be on a budget. We don't have an income coming in any other way. And we do both have a little bit of money that we've worked really hard this last year to save up, and that's basically what we're using to do this trip. So it's pretty much completely funded. The only money we'll have coming in is YouTube revenue and, the few gigs that we'll get here and there. Because I think one of the things that we're going to do is open up the boat a little bit and do a Airbnb experience is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So we'll do that while we're traveling to try and generate some income too.
Yeah.
But so while we're talking about this budget trawler, you guys all know that we picked the trawler up for a really good price and we didn't come out, we didn't negotiate with a guy. We just gave him his full asking price, which was $25,000. And then after that, but by the time I got the boat, Pete got on the boat and got it going, we were in it right at a little less than 50 grand.
A little under 50 grand, yeah, like 47.
Yeah, I think it was about $47,000.
And then the new remodel that we're doing is probably going to be another 10,000.
Oh, it's
15.
It's a lot more than that.
Yeah.
It's probably closer to $25,000. And the reason I'm telling you that is because like just the new dinghy was $5 grand.
Oh yeah.
Just the lights, just the LED lights were $2,500.
Yeah. So everything.
Yeah, it all just adds up very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's, the reality is that is the number, and the reality of what I'm going to be in this boat for now, it's probably close to 100 grand by the time all the furniture, everything that, just my mattress, Chief, was $2,900.
Yeah, and also too, I want to let you know that me and Paul have the ability to do all the work ourselves. If that solar system was not installed by us and done by us, which I wouldn't trust anybody else anyway, because you got to really know what you're doing. But very, very, very expensive. But
Yeah, just our solar system, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's budget trawling. Is there's some guys that it was interesting because I was talking to him, one of them, and yesterday we were doing some boat lessons and stuff like that, and his ability was to make money basically, and so now it's time. He wants to learn boat, which is my specialty, so. He doesn't have the skills of being able to add a solar system. He doesn't have the skills of being able to add toilets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just our toilet in this boat, me and Pete bought it, and we paid $1,000 just for the toilet, and then we installed it ourselves.
Yeah.
But there's people that can't do that, so you're gonna have to pay for the toilet, which is $1,000, and then another $1,000 to have it installed.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality of it. And if you can't do some of these things, you're going to pay more. But I hope in life that you made more money because you're going to need it. We both we owned a construction company together for 10, 15 years, almost 20 years.
Yeah.
And then we did a handyman service for another 10 years.
Yeah.
So that just gets you skills that you can't believe. And then I was in the trade show. We both were actually in the trade show for Expended, but I spent the last 10 years in a trade show.
Yeah.
And I was good at it, and you got to be on the fly. You got to be able to create, make things, do things, and it really opens up your mind to what you can and can't do. It's just the reality of it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so if you want to get out here and you want to buy that budget trawler, and you have good bones, and what I mean by that, you have a good solid engine, you got your fuel tanks are in good shape, and you don't really have to mess with that type of stuff, which I can do that too because, as Pete knows, I went to diesel mechanic school as a young man, and I didn't like it. I don't want to get my hands dirty, but I can do it, and I do most of the work on our engines. And now there's times that I have called a mechanic out here to work on the engines, but like we're going to change out the starter in this one. We got all the oil lines and stuff to change out in both engines. And then a few more things before I call them good for this next trip that we're going to get ready on. Yeah. But I can do all that work myself, and it saves us a lot of money. Labor is probably 4 times what the part costs. So if you spent, $500 on something, it's probably $2,500 by the time it's installed. That's just the reality of it. Sometimes it's 2 men at $100 an hour. And it takes 10 hours to install a toilet. It just is what it is.
Yeah, everything. Time is irrelevant when you're on a boat because what you think on land would take hours takes days on a boat. No matter what, I don't care.
Yeah,
what
you forget one little tool. You got to walk back, and it could take. The one thing could take hours, and it's just what it is.
Just have to learn, get your mind right, and learn. It is what it is.
Yeah, right. So, like I said, some of you guys have earned the right. And you've made your money, and money's, I don't want to say no object, but to do what we do, like we know we've been boating our whole lives basically, so we have to take that experience, and then we have to take our knowledge of all of these trips that we've got to do and actually been paid to do over this last year, and then we put all that together, and then we spend our money where we feel like we need to, like a new anchor chain. $1,000.
Yeah.
So, and some people might say, oh, I'm going to go with the rusty chain and keep going with it. But we've decided that that's $1,000 that we are going to spend and not trying, because we plan on being on the hook most of the time. We will not be in the anchor, in the marinas. That being said, we have a client aboard that wants to go into the marinas, then we'll go into the marinas, but they'll have to pay the bill on that. So, and we're not saying we're not going into any marinas, but it'll be limited to, once a week type thing to spend the night, top off the water tanks and, get some long showers and stuff like that.
Yeah, and resupply.
Yeah, resupply and stuff like that. But for the most part, once we leave here, we're going to shut the water off. We want to really let you guys know what it takes to be out there. On a very limited budget, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to try and go out there and survive on less than $2,000 a month. Now, that doesn't count fuel. That's just our expenses.
Yeah, right now we're nowhere near that. Our burn rate is not good right now.
The other day, we're at the store. What did we spend that day? Like $3,000. And I go, if we do that every day, we're done here. In another couple days, we're done. So we were laughing and joking about it, but it's reality, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that day, it was, I can't remember.
That was the anchor chain
day. Was
the sink.
the sink. It was a lot of money for one day, but we came in here strong. We ordered all the parts that we needed to get the boat ready. And there'll still be some more parts to buy as we get the boat ready and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's just, out here boating, when you put anything in salt water, I always joke with some of these guys that are converting from motorhomes to boats. I go dunk your motorhome in salt water and then see what your maintenance is and what your expenses are. No metal, and nothing like salt water except dolphins and sea life.
And they're so cute.
Yeah. Anyway, it's just, nothing operates in salt water good. I can tell you that. I mean, it is more buoyant and it does, gives you a little more flotation and stuff like that, but it's hard on the engines, it's hard on the aftercoolers, it's hard on everything. It really is. Yeah. So, anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Right now is the 48-foot Alexander. Just absolutely love that boat. I can't tell you how much I love that boat. It was an absolute great experience. And then, taking it from over there from Sarasota over to Fort Lauderdale for the boat show. And then after the boat show, I picked it up and took it over to Charleston. Anyway, those are the videos that are playing now. The videos after that will actually be videos of this boat moving, unless something did come up and we got one of the boats. But another thing I want to talk about real quick is anybody wants to broker a boat. I do need some boats to sell, especially in that $500,000 down range. Especially like the Nordics, the different boats like that. That people are really in the market for right now, and somebody wants to sell. I'm not going to be one of those brokers that tries to sell a 37-foot Nordic for $500,000. I'm just, you don't need to waste my time, and I won't waste yours. But if you're serious about wanting to sell it and you want to sell it at a fair market value, then I'm here for you, and I do want to listen to you. Anyway, peace out, Chief. You got anything to say before we close this one down?
No, it's a lot to wrap your head around, and I'm really excited, getting really excited.
Yeah, I think we're both getting very, very excited to get out of here and move on with our lives and start really living this lifestyle, and not just being here at the marina and getting out there. I think the flotilla of people and boats going with us for this crossing, it grows a little bit.
I know, I'm almost scared. So I will not be, there's about a 99% chance I will not be on this boat for the crossing, because I'll be helping somebody else out on their boat, because we've got people coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who want to go over there with us, and it's just making that crossing in the wintertime here. So, and we plan on helping as many people as we can get across there.
Yeah.
Anyway, peace out. Remember, live life with no regret. I do. Make sure you go check out the store. I don't know how to. I'm going to try and get a link to the thing. I'll work on it again every morning. I'll put in a few hours working on it. But I do have. I did put a post with a link for it. So and if somebody wants to buy a shirt, a no regret shirt, and try it out, let me know what happens. I do appreciate all the feedback. We have ordered a bunch of merchandise off of there: mugs, shirts, everything, stickers, stuff like that, so that we can try it out ourselves. Anyway, peace out. And, thank you so much.
Keep moving forward, and have a great day.
Yeah, yep, for sure. All right, thanks, guys.